Good morning. This is Lisa Schmid, and welcome to Saturday in the Studio. I am excited to come with you or bring you, I'm excited to be here today to share with you some fun spring things. I don't know about you, but here in Minnesota, it's winter, and I am ready for spring. I'm ready for colors. I'm ready to stop seeing brown, but I know or stop seeing white, but before we get to white, we have to see brown and then colors. Anyway, I love, 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 love spring. Besides, March is my birthday month, so that's also very fun.
Morning, Lynn.
Good morning. I We're going to get started right away because I want to show you these flowering rain boots. They are just so fun and so pretty. So let me go ahead and start and show you these. So flowering rain boots, it's just so easy to use because it's called a distinctive, which means it has these different shadows and they just look real, I guess.
It does the shading for
Yeah,
you.
it does the shading for you, exactly. So I know you've seen me use, one time I made this on a broadcast and with the boots and the tulips, which are super pretty. And I also made the rain boots. And if you're wondering why they're shiny, that's the crystal effects that's on there. And I also colored them in just with water to smush it around. Smush around the ink, that's an official term. So today I wanted to use the watering can and show you just something really, really fun with the watering can. So I am going to use,
Morning, Karen.
sorry. No, I'm going to come back to the watering can. I'm going to start with the tulips, but I'm taking it up a notch from this. Sorry, got on the wrong track. Got so excited about the other one. So this is stamping directly on the paper. There's no die cuts. And now I'm going to take it up a notch and die cut some things out so that you can just see, take it up a notch. And with our stamp set, there are also the dies. And I have decided I like keeping them inside here if they coordinate really well with the stamp set. So I've got my dies right here. All right, so I am going to take thick white cardstock, and I did score it because with the thick white, I feel like you have to score it. Otherwise, it just doesn't fold. So there's that. And then I'm going to emboss using our gingham embossing folder. It's in the JJ22 catalog, and it has a really cool texture. So I'm going to run that through.
Morning to all our friends joining us. Karen, Diane, Trudy.
Good morning, friends. I'm ordering that this morning. Mine are still cuter than in the book. Thank you. Wait till you see this one. And so I'm going to use the Sunshine and Rainbows. And every time I say that, I think of Kermit's song about rainbows. So I'm going to use
there so many songs
about rainbows every time. And then I'm humming that all morning. But I'm going to use this one. It is a kind of a softer green. It is the Seafoam. So I'm just going to take a little strip of that. And on this one, there really is no front or back, so you can really decide, I don't know, which one you like better. I'm going to use that side. Grab some adhesive. I just cut a piece at 4 inches across by 1 inch, so just a little strip from my 6x6 paper, because it's just pretty. You know, this is just pretty. And I do like to stick this on first. I know sometimes in broadcasts I forget, but here's why. Can you see that little piece sticking out? Yeah, don't always cut things perfectly, and I want them to be closer than they are. So there they go. There we go. All right, so there is that. Now I'm ready to do some stamping and some die cutting. So let's go ahead and grab my paper. And we're going to go ahead and grab, it is photopolymer, so I'm going to use my foam mat. And remember, this mat is not in the catalog, but it is always available for you online. All right, I put my sunshine and rainbows away. No more singing rainbows. I'm going to start with the boots, and I'm going to stamp the boots in a smoky slate. So just kind of a gray boot. All right, let's stamp those gray boots. Awesome. And then I'm going to stamp the flowers, or the leaves, I should say, the leaves in the Seafoam green, because that will coordinate with the paper. So let's go ahead and get some of that. I'm going to move it around because I can see my edges are probably It might need to be inked, but my edges are darker, so. All right. Pretty light, but it's gonna be pretty, I think. So there's our seafoam, and then we're going to use we're gonna do the tulips in pale papaya color, pale papaya, and there we go. So, and I'm gonna die cut all these out. Yeah. Oh, spring! I love spring. If you didn't notice already, I love spring. So let's go ahead and we're gonna use the dies and go ahead and die cut all 3 of these out. So I'm going to grab the boots. I think we can do it at one time. I think we're that good. And the tulips and the leaves stuck on. I haven't gotten these onto magnet, obviously. All right. So here's let's go ahead and die cut these out. And I'm using the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I think this is good for travel. I think it's good for small things if you're just doing dies. I will say that our, I was looking for a post-it note. I was going to say the embossing folder will not fit in here. So I prefer the larger one because I have more flexibility with it. But this is a handy one for, like I said, for traveling, for some of those smaller things. So there's our boots. And let's go ahead and die cut out the tulips. So pretty. And the flower, or the leaves. I just, don't you just love flowers? I do. Color. It's color. Color, color, color. There we go. And I would stick this with a post-it note to make sure I get it where I want it to be. But instead, I'm going to squish the bug. That's
Or
what
a piece of washi tape.
Oh, washi tape. That's right. I did see the tulips move a bit, but I'm going to keep going. All right. So, I'm not a big fussy cutter. I don't really care for cutting. It might be the patience that I have.
Or lack thereof.
I'm not a big cutting person. So I do enjoy these because I can get a really fine look without using a scissor. All right. So let's bring our card back in here. And we're going to build it right on here. I'm going to get rid of the gray. We're going to build it right on top of this. And we just have these beautiful, it's just so simple. And Dave's like, it's not simple. It's so elegant, I think is the word I was looking for. I think it's quite elegant. And I'm going to grab some dimensionals here. Of course, pop everything up. Why not, right? Pop it up. And I don't often die cut in front of you, but there you go.
I had someone ask why I'm not announcing the dimensional time anymore, and it's because Lisa gets frustrated with me.
I'm like, do we have to do that every time? And I'm just going to use these because my fingers feel a little, I don't know, I'm just having a hard time picking them up. So I'm going to use my take your pick, and because then I can pick off the paper and pop it up at almost the same time. What did someone say?
Diane says I need to go to the flower shop.
Right? I'm going to tuck these. A bow is going to go right here, so it doesn't matter. But I'm going to tuck them in a little bit because I want my flowers to fit here. Yeah, it's pretty. I think in retrospect, I might have done the green a little bit darker, but I think it's okay. I'm going to pop these up, of course. Let me guess, was it Diane that asked that? Or someone else?
I'm protecting the innocent.
I love Dave. Always protecting somebody, right? All right, so here's our tulips in pale papaya. And let's go ahead and just pop those there. It's just very pretty. Let's grab a pale papaya ribbon. We're going to use, this is our, it's pale papaya, but what kind of ribbon is it?
It's the open weave ribbon.
It's pretty ribbon. And I'm going to use my little bow maker and make, I think a little bow. Now, if you were wondering, how can they get one of these, Dave?
The ribbon maker?
Yes.
You can slide me a bribe and I can send one up
Dave. Slide him a bribe. Wow.
Or if you bring us 2 customers who place an order, we will send you
that.
a bow maker just for you. So.
Oh, thanks. There we go. No bribes needed. All right. So it's so easy to use because I'm going to just push this a little bit because it's, I don't know if you use my fingers and It just makes it a lot easier to use, and it makes a really clean bow. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here with a glue dot, and then we'll be ready to put the whole thing on the card. Of course, we might add a sentiment. Let's go ahead and twist, and cut. And just need a glue dot here. So I love the rain boots and tulips. You've seen me use that before. When we're done with this, Dave has an announcement, and then I'm going to use the watering can, as you kind of saw me sneak peek. All right, I would like to put some words on here. So what words do we think? Rain or shine, probably something long and skinny. Oh, I like this one. Every storm that comes also ends. I kind of like that. What do you think?
Sure.
Honey, can I?
Right now we have a lot of storms going on.
Can I go buy that stamp set? Sure. Honey, can I get this? Sure.
Lynn says she's totally bribing me.
And what do you want to be bribed with, Dave? Money or what? Not really money, probably. All right. Let's not go there. Is this white? No, it's not. Okay, let me grab a little piece of white. I'm going to grab one out of my little trash can. The one I use the boots. I think it'll fit. I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of squishing
Looks
here.
a little short.
It does look a little short, but I think I can make it work. There we go. Boom. Drop the mic.
Note to self, need to replace the little cards of white over here in the studio.
Yes, but I think that'll work just fine for today. And don't pass out, but I'm going to stick this directly on the paper. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty, so pretty. And I kind of want it on there like that. Yep. All right. Oh, we still need to put it on the card. We need the next step, the final step. Here's our card
Now
stock.
that we've built it all.
Yep. Isn't that just gorgeous? I think it's really, really pretty.
It would look nice on pale papaya too.
On pale papaya too. And I'm going to add some Wink of Stella onto the tulips for two reasons. One, to make it sparkly, plus also sometimes it makes the ink bleed into some of those white spaces. Let's look. I don't know, can you see the Wink of Stella?
Yep.
Awesome. So there it is with pale papaya. So pretty. I'm going to show you one more. This one is using fresh freesia. And I do like the little bit darker, I think that's pear, a little bit darker leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very pretty. Yeah, I'm curious which one you like better. Do you like pale papaya or fresh freesia? Those both make me think of Hawaii because those are both in Hawaii. And then here's the one that we stamped, so you can see. Can you move that so I can see? Sorry. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Here's the one that we stamped. Stamping directly onto the paper, and then this is using the die cuts. Okay, Dave has a commercial for you, which is why I couldn't see the screen, but go ahead, honey.
You bet.
Okay.
So one of the things we've been talking about is, like, this morning, Lisa used the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, and that, of course, is one of our celebration items. Celebration ends on Monday. So last chance, I have up on the screen here, direct from the website, some of the many things that you can get free with $50. That, like I said, it ends on Monday, so you must get your orders in. As well as, remember, we have our specials going on. You can go back and see them all over our Facebook and website at every place. But you can get additional things for free as well. Let's just take a quick look at the $100 items. This one's amazing. You get the stamp set and the DSP both.
Yeah.
The Friendly Hello bundles. So that's a great option for you. And oh, look, I added some French ones in now, but that's okay. Anyway,
Parlez-vous français?
If you want to order them in French also, that's always an option. So anyway, don't forget, celebration ends on Monday. And as always, for all your ordering needs, go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Order Products.
Or just email, text, send us a smoke signal or a dove, and we will get it ordered for you.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Dave. I know you guys yeah, I like the darker leaves too, Trudy. A little bit easier to see. All right. I'm going to stamp another one, but I want to use the watering can. So instead of, and I'm going to do 2 at a time, you'll understand why in a moment, because I'm going to make 2 cards. And I just smudged on that, so I'm going to flip that over. And I'm going to stamp the watering can in basic gray.
And Lisa has the Pierce mat back on the screen again. And I did put it in
I
the
can't
chat,
open this one.
and you see it on your screen right now, the order number to get that. Because when you're using photopolymer, it is best to use it with the mat.
Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp our, I think about there, watering can. Ooh, could you give me the pebbles, by the way?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, so there's my watering can. And then I want to stamp the flowers, but here's what I want to do. Let me find it. I die cut out. Can you find the watering can that's die cut out? I die cut out of paper. If you can't, I will die cut another one. I'll just die cut another one. I want to use a mat. Let me just make sure it's not in here. Yep, that's okay. Let's go ahead and just die cut one more little mat out of a piece of paper. We can do that, right? Oh, he's got it. He's the best, guys. He's so helpful. So I die cut one out of paper because I want to mask this. Thank you. And I just happened to stamp it, which is fine. We're going to stamp it 2 different colors. So we're going to stamp one, we're going to make one in, this one is Melon Mambo. And we're going to do the other one in Bumblebee. All right. I just inked this morning. Can you tell? All right. So let's make sure. I'm going to do you can see I had pink on here. So I'm going to do the Melon Mambo one first with my mask. Now this mask is made out of like really thin copy paper. So I can put it a little bit higher than if I was using cardstock. I'd have to give it a little bit of a gap there. So I'm going to go pretty close to the top and use my Melon Mambo flowers. I'm going to move that out of the way so I don't get pink on it. I just saw that like starting to happen. Okay, so now it looks like it's in the can. And let's go ahead and do the other one once I clean this off. Do you see the chamois? Here it is. Basically, I just need like a big old table, bigger table. I would just fill it up with more space. I don't need anything else.
It's already a 10-foot table. So
I just need you, honey. All right. The next one I'm going to stamp in Bumblebee. Okay, so we're going to
Diane says she too has a hard time opening the new pad sometimes.
Well, yeah, that gray one, I don't usually have trouble, but okay, now, oopsie, where's my mask? Here it is. This one we're going to do in Bumblebee because I'm going to do 2 different things with them, which are so fun. So pretty, both of them. Aren't they fun? All right, let's go ahead and I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to pop something out of the top. I don't want to cut it because I certainly could cut it, but I'm going to go ahead and pop out, first off, the chicks, which Easter Friends, we were focusing on this last week, was it, Dave?
Yep, last Monday.
So I'm going to pop the chick out of the pink one, and I'm going to pop a otter out of this one. It's so cute. Dave's like, what? It's really cute. Trust me, he's like making a funny face. Now, I'm not worried that I'm going to stamp over these. You'll see why. Because I'm going to go ahead and stamp the chick there. And I die cut out some flowers. So I can put the flowers here so it looks like the chick is actually sitting in it. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of Bumblebee and just color that chick a tiny bit.
Using the water painter.
Thank you. I'm just going to grab some of that. Ooh. That's a dark chick. That's a cute chick. Cute chick, yeah. Kind of got crazy with my chick. It looks like he's pooping a little bit. That's okay. If you've ever been around chickens, they do that. So anyway, there's our little chick. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this up so it looks like he's sitting in the flowers. I don't know. What do you think? Dave's giving me a funny look, so it's making me question it. But no?
Once you got to the popping it up to hide the feet, I was there.
Okay. Because I'm like, why are you doing that? I don't have any more of my dimensionals over here. Note to self. Second thing we need to bring over, more dimensionals.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to use this piece. There we go. All right. So pop up our flowers because we have a die to do that. And there's our little chick sitting on top. Kind of wish I hadn't gone out of the lines, but we're going to go ahead and make a little ground underneath it. And I'm going to use, let's see which one. This one is light crumb cake. There we go. Yeah, I think that one's fine. I'm going to use light crumb cake just to make a little ground for this to sit on.
So the can's not just floating in midair.
Correct. So I want just a little ground. It makes me feel artsy, you know. And Dave brought over these fun pebbles. Oh my goodness, they are awesome. I'm going to use my take your pick and put some pebbles underneath.
Those are the Pebbles enamel shapes.
Yeah, they're just cool. So I'm going to put some of these down here so it looks like it's sitting on a little bit of rock. A little bit of rock. Am I on the screen? Yeah, there we go. And one more brown. I'm going to do this shape. And I'm going to put some on the other side. Not 3. That would be too symmetrical, so I'm going to really try not to do that. There we go. We could put them all the way underneath, but that's fun.
Those are cute.
Yeah. And then I'm going to back this on our, what was my color again? I'm going to back it on the same paper of
Melon Mambo.
Melon Mambo, yes. You know, having 2 things going on is a little, my brain's going like, boo. So we're going to put this on Melon Mambo. This is going to sit right there. And we could put a little sentiment on the bottom. What's up?
Oh, never mind. Nothing.
Okay. So, and then we could put a little sentiment on the bottom. But I just kind of wanted to show you. I think it's cute. Wait till you see the otter. I know Dave was like, But it is really cute. So let's go back to this guy. We're going to stamp our otter. And I'm going to cover up this part because I don't want down here to get inky either. I'm okay if it's on the flowers because I'm going to cover that up. Remember, the otter is a free item only until
Monday.
Oh my gosh, Monday. I'm sad. Sadness. Now, he would be cute popped up, but I'm going to pop up the flowers instead. So kind of a trick here where you don't have to, if you stamp and then die cut, I know that's going to cover that. Look how cute he is. Come on. Come on, Dave.
I didn't say anything.
You did. You made a face. So oopsie, sorry. Let's go ahead and color him. I'm going to use ivory I probably should have colored him first, but I'm going to use ivory, the thicker end down here. And then I'm going to just bend that back a little bit so I can get in there. Use ivory there. And then I'm going to use that same
light crumb
cake. If you have not used these Stampin' Blends, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to pull it all the way off. They are just, I think they're wonderful. They really blend, that's the name, so well that you don't see streaks like with markers because these are alcohol base. So get his nose there if I can get it a little darker. All right, now put my flowers back on. All right, come on. How cute is that? Let's do our little base with some pebbles. We'll put a little sentiment on there somewhere. Let's get some pebbles. What were you thinking?
Nothing.
He's looking.
I'm always looking.
Friends, he's always looking around. It makes me nervous. Like, what am I doing wrong? What do you want? What is it? Because he's like thinking. And what he's thinking, I'm sure is great. But then I'm like, what's wrong? All right, make a little bigger puddle on that one. Throw on some stones. Don't throw stones. It's not a good idea, but we're going to throw some stones on here. And put this one. Maybe we'll do 2 brown on this side this time. The stones are just really fun, aren't they? I think they're really fun. I don't want that sticking up like that. There we go. Let's put a gray one on top of it. Maybe a flat one. What's up, Buttercup? I have a question for you while you are watching me do this. I wonder, what do you like to see in our broadcasts? Do you like techniques? Do you, I didn't want to do 3 and 3. I'm going to leave 2 there. Do you like, what did I say, techniques? Do you like seeing card ideas? Do you like seeing what, Dave? Different
fun folds,
yeah,
things
fun
other
folds.
other than cards?
Like, what is it that you want that we can bring to you? I guess is what my question is. The chicken could peek out from the side of the can. Stop. The little chick he could peek out from the side of the can. I love it.
I also thought the little duck, because he looks tipsy, so I could do that too.
Okay, and I'm just going to say, I do have a can here that I was playing with. So let's just stick that, what you said, the duck, because he looked tipsy. Oh, like behind the can. Let's just try
so
it.
he's coming out
I'm not
the
going to
side a
finish
little
the
bit.
card, but we'll go ahead and try the little duck behind him, because that would, yeah. The chick would be cute too. Either one. But because I have this die cut out, I can do that. So I'm not going to use the mat. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it. All right. Yeah, that's a great idea. So he could be tipping out from behind it. Is that what you're saying, like
Yeah.
this?
Yep.
Yes.
So just make sure his head's all the way out.
I want to make sure his head's all the way out. Okay. All right. Let's take a look and see. Yes. Yes. Love it. And I think I would like it if the flowers were maybe a different color, because then it's not so much yellow. But I would color him a different color rather than the same bumblebee. But isn't that great idea? And that's how it happens. Like you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we could do this. Oh, we could do that. So the last thing I want to tell you, friends, or maybe not the last thing.
I have a few things to
I want to say something.
go for it.
Okay. No, you can go first.
All right. So you've seen all these cute things that Lisa is making with flowering rain boots, but also the Easter friends. And don't forget that by tomorrow night, you can still take advantage of our special of the week. Our special of the week this week features the Easter Friends stamp set. You get 2 different designer series paper. You get the silver and clear epoxy shapes, as well as some ribbon. All of that worth way more than $60, and you can order it for $45. Go to the
Stamper Studio.
stamperstudio.com, or I will put the link right here in this as well to be able to take advantage of that order. That goes through tomorrow night, and then on Monday we will announce our new special of the week.
Sounds good. I'm getting risky here. I want some words on here, guys.
Uh-oh.
May your days blossom with joy and happiness. How fun is that? I'm dying. I'm dying because it makes me laugh. Techniques. Good.
Couple votes for techniques.
Yep.
Of course, you always see cards when we're doing techniques
But that's okay.
Yep.
Well, and today was kind of like masking, but good to know. Yeah, different techniques. So, my announcement, what I wanted to say is, and by Tuesday, that's the 28th, right? Is that what you just said? Tuesday? Today's the 26th, 27th, 20th. Monday. By Monday, if you're like, oh my gosh, I want everything. Can you come back up to me?
Yep.
Thank you. If you're like, oh my gosh, I want everything. This is killing me. I want it all. The way to get it all is to do the package. So it's $99. You get $125 worth of merchandise, plus you get 2 free stamp sets only until Monday. Because that ends
additional stamp sets.
Yes. So that ends with celebration, but it's a great deal. And if you want to know more about that, just let me know. Or you can go out to the stamperstudio.com and click join my team. I would love to have you. We also do get together once a month to stamp virtually and in person. So that's a fun community builder. We have great women on our team. We laugh until we're crying. Okay. I think that's all I have. Did you have anything else, Dave?
Not that I can think
I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I do love, love, love Saturdays. They make me happy, as well as stamping. So if you stamp something, please put it in the chat. We would love to see what you're making too. And other than that, have a great day and happy stamping.